Oh. There we go. Right, let's go. Final challenge. Because once this one's done, then I've done everything for the game. There's nothing left. And once that's over, well, yeah. Mine is actually platinuming it, which is the only thing I have left. Hey, Philly. Welcome back. How you doing, Philly? How you doing, Philly? Back. How you doing, Philly? Right, okay. Just checking that the air title updated, which it did. But it didn't update with the rat title. Hang on. Do 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 do. There we go, it saved it now. Let's see if that fixed it. Yay, it finally updated. Right, there's that. My chat box has disappeared, which isn't good. Right, okay. So yeah, for anyone that's never actually seen a no spear grid run, there's essentially no upgrades for the characters. You can buy weapons, but you don't get any extra spells. Let's go expert and hope that that's right. How's your weekend going, Philly? How's your weekend? On normal runs, which grid do I use? Expert the majority of the time, Steve. Expert the majority of the time. Sometimes I use the standard. It depends. It's only because the expert one was the one that I read and studied as part of my dissertation. Welcome back, by the way, dude. And I'm glad to hear that, Philly. I hope you have a good evening. Do 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 do. I can't remember actually. The last time was when I used the standard sphere grid. I must admit, it's been a while. The layout on expert makes it somewhat like you can learn poison really easy if it got a really really early on is what I was trying to say. Depending on how quickly you can get around the board. Hey Martin, welcome back. So basically, Martin, this challenge, Dark Anima, no spear grid or riot.
Listen to my story.
You want me to try and beat Dark Anima with no spear grid?
Last chance.
I mean, I know it's done. I know it's been done. I've seen the video. But yeah, I don't know why I'm that skilled. Yeah, so essentially, Martin, this challenge, you can buy weapon upgrades, or like upgraded weapons with stats, but you can't upgrade your actual characters. You've seen it done. The battle took 90 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet, Steve. How you doing, Martin? Hey, King's here. Welcome back. You're good just playing Witcher 3? This is Final Fantasy X, King's here. But we're trying a special challenge, so I'm gonna try it without upgrading the character's stats. We'll see how we get on. It's the first time I've attempted it.
Of course.
I'm so mildly tempted to change Tidus's name to Crybaby. Just for the laughter.
Good luck tonight.
Hey, Amy.
Nothing to worry about.
Welcome back, Amy.
Oh, if I score a goal...
Change it to Meg Ryan.
do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Right, let's see how this goes.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Great as ever. Thanks.
Yeah, we're cheering for you.
The game tonight. It's very important.
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Curious as to how this will go. Curious as to how it will go.
Please.
Alrighty.
Me too.
I feel like this might be easier than the no random encounters run, honestly. Just because that was insane and that was next level. And I don't think actually...
2, 3. Teach us how to play.
I don't think this is going to prove as disastrous.
Then teach us how.
It can't be as painful as trying to fight Jack on no random encounters.
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
That kid's haircut in the middle. It looks like they cut his hair with a set of strimmer blades and then they cut out halfway through. Oh, I love this bit of music. This bit and the whole cutscene is amazing. Every time the feels. Every time. You never played this? Oh, I definitely recommend it if you got the chance, Kingshire. Hey, Roughneck. Do, 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 do. How you doing, Roughneck? Welcome back, brother.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jacked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star...
Every time, though, every time I hear that opening bit with the commentator, I get literal chills on both
Coming through,
arms.
sorry.
It's really weird. There's very few bits of music that actually can like affect me to such a point, but that's definitely one of them. I still haven't worked out who Xanar is though. Is that like another one of the spirits and he's just there? Even for all of this that I still don't understand, and there's still so much of the plot that even after 12 plus playthroughs I still don't. Because screaming sports fans, and that's why, Kingshire. Screaming sports fans. The original was only an 11 plus though, so I don't know why they ended up deciding they changed the age rating on the actual PS4 one. It's the way they're all running away screaming and or on just walking through the town quietly as anything. Like just nothing to see here, just the town getting obliterated. It's my second favorite game. It's my second favorite game. You never played it? There's still always time, Kingshire. What's my favorite one? The Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, for me it goes Final Fantasy VII and then this one. Then 12. But a lot of people seem to really dislike 12 because of the upgrade system in it. But actually I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's a nice upgrade system. Right, let's go, boyo. It's time to battle. Hey, Mike. Welcome back, dude. Watch out with the numbers, by the way, Kingshire. Otherwise the bot's gonna get you. And if the bot times you out, there's nothing I can do about that. How you doing, Mike? So yeah, Mike, we're trying the last challenge that I have left for this game.
What?
Don't cry.
Hey, Glenny. Not too bad, dude. Not too bad. Nervous about how this might turn out, but it's going to be interesting. I haven't yet had a challenge that I bailed on for this, so...
Hey, not this way.
I'm just checking that the string's holding up good. Yeah, looks holding up clean.
We called it sin.
I haven't got TikTok though, Kingshire. He looks like a Kingdom Hearts character. Hey, Poe. Thank you, Predator. How you doing, Poe? He does look like a Kingdom Hearts character, but that would be because they were both designed by the director. That would be why, Martin. I think, if I remember rightly. That would be why. That would be why.
Take it.
You thought I said no shirt challenge? I think that would end up getting me banned. I think that would end up getting me banned.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
Let's go. It's time.
I hope you know how to use it.
By the way, he was waving it. I don't think so. Thank you, Predator dude.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
It's not like I'll be naked. Everyone assumes I don't anyway now at this point, Glenn. I mean, with the amount of times that joke has been made now, Glenny. Let's go. I bet probably a lot of streamers that don't use cam do all the time. Just they never have to say it. Whereas also a lot of streamers that use cam can stand up. In my case, it's a bit, yeah. You never see above this bit of me, so it doesn't matter. Hey, Roo. Welcome back, dude. Here we go. Ah, damn it! I messed it up. But at least we got a couple of them. How you doing today, dude? Let's go. Boom. 2 minutes 58. Talk about that for high damage. Yeah, Kingshire. We won't die, so I'm not worried about my health stat. We can worry about that later on. Do I get to change weapons? Yeah, I do, Glenny. That doesn't stop me. Okay, Kingshire. Take your time, dude. See you in a second. Yeah, weapon changeovers don't affect it, Glenny. The only way I could make it slightly more difficult, Glenny, if I wanted to, was if I did no spear grid, no summons. Which is the other way of making it more insane. You know what's really funny about this? I've got 11 saves, well 12 saves for this now on PC. On the PS4 alone, I've got 25. So I played this game almost 50 times, including the Vita one. How about a no spear grid, no save run?
What are you
I'll make you a deal, Glenny. I'll make you a deal. If I can beat this no spear grid run, I'll do a no spear grid, no save run one time.
Give me a break, man.
What about no spear grid, no saves, no weapon or close run? Welcome back. Welcome back, Kingsley. And I die against one boss. Yeah, we know which boss that'll be as well, and it won't be the one that most people die at. It will be the most ridiculous one. Do a no save. That would basically be doing no saves and no random encounters, because that's the only way it would be more difficult.
This could be bad. Knock it down.
What?
Trust
You
me,
can type
you'll
at the
see.
same time. Just be careful, because I'm not sure whether the bot would end up timing you out if it thinks it's spam. There we go, and one more. No problem. In the summer, you will do a speed run of the MC4. Nice. Here we go. This is holding up really well on high settings at the moment.
Go.
No frame drops, no nothing. Glenny, but that already happened. So I don't see why that would change anything. Your iPad is on 10%.
You are sure? This is it.
They're asking all with the title.
This is your story. It all begins here.
Here we go. I can't remember if I got all the Albed dictionary things in the last one.
Hey!
My old man?
No, obviously not. It's Mickey Mouse, isn't it, Tidus?
I thought about a lot of things. Like
No, that was on the game, Kingshire.
what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded and then sleepy.
Mickey
I
Mouse.
think I had a dream.
You don't like how Kingdom Hearts made Mickey a Sith
I
Lord?
wanted someone, anyone beside
Well,
me.
to be fair, the
So I
final
didn't
fight
have to
against
feel
Gemnus in
alone
Kingdom Hearts 2 is pretty much a lightsaber battle, Glenny. It generally is. That when you fight Xemnas in that, yeah, when you fight Xemnas in that, I just pretty much call it the Star Wars fight
Anybody
of Kingdom
there?
Hearts. Hey, Dally. Yeah, Mickey Mouse is a Sith Lord.
Lauren!
He's got the cape.
Hey!
How you doing, Dally? Right, here we go. It's Right, grab that. 2 potions. Oh, I got a... I've only got half of them, haven't I? Right, okay, let me try and emphasize another one of them. Have I not got a... really, have I not got a finish saved? Hey, SB. How you doing, SB, dude? Right, I need to load the rest of the, thing up for the dictionary. So that I know which ones I'm missing. Right, which ones am I missing? A, right, E, F, D. Right, we're missing K, O. Right, O, E, Q, Q, R, S, T. Not many then, just a couple. Just a couple. Oh, nice one, SB. That's the only thing I've got left to do besides the Chocobo race and the thing for Kaladeborg? Is that how you pronounce it? Here we go, next boss. But yeah, then I've got the platinum. It's just that Chocobo race is annoying. I feel like you're fighting the equivalent of Big Bird from Sesame Street. How many PCs have I got? Just this one at the moment, because the other one that I've got is in pieces. Hey Digi, welcome back, dude. How you doing, Digi? When I finally get round to putting the other one back together. Here we go. No, it broke a long time ago, and I haven't managed to buy enough hard drives to put it back together. That's working here. Have you got a separate one that you use for putting your running your streams through them, Predator? Like, because I know some people stream off one and then play the games off the other. Here we go, boss fight. Ah, okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't even need to heal him there. I didn't even need to heal him. Oh, you were talking about Kingdom Hearts. I'm sorry, SP. Here we go. Now time to avoid getting eaten by the giant fish. Run away! Okay, King Seer, no worries. Oh, nice one, Predator. I've been looking at VR stuff quite a lot lately. Right, let's go.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Well, here's an idea, Tidus. Maybe try not. Hey, Daryl. Thank you, Daryl. I'll take that as a compliment. No Dark Aeons, no Spear Grid. I'm not that mad yet, SP. I'm not that mad. Daryl, the way I see it, this will be easier than the no random encounters run.
Need fire.
You're leaving, you will be back tomorrow? Okay, King Seer. Have a good sleep. See you, King Seer. Thank you for stopping by again. Very easy. Yeah, it's because it's because my, this game's linked to Steam. Hey, Tailboy, thank you for the host, dude. How you doing today? Thank you, King Seer. Right. Obtain the flint. We got the flint. We need to get the flowers. And we can do the rest. Take care, Kingshire. See you tomorrow. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Flowers. Although I'm looking for the rest of the items. How you been, Tailboy? It's been a minute. I've come to the idea anyway, Amy, if I can make it past Seymour at Go Gazette without that many issues compared to what I have normally, the rest of this run will be pretty much plain sailing. I'm not too bad, Tailboy, I'm not too bad. Just waiting for all the game releases and then seeing if the dates get pushed back. No, I didn't, Lenny, because essentially the remaster of 8 on PS4 is essentially just I could recreate the same thing on PC just by doing the just by using the HD mod, honestly, Lenny. There's no point me spending money on something that
I need food.
you need to stop complaining, Tidus.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
Hey, Glenny, don't blame me. If you'd asked me about it beforehand, I would have told you.
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Let's go.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Can I remaster Silent Hill for you? You could do that for yourself if you read the instructions, Glenn. It's not rocket science. It's not difficult to install the mod for it.
Give me a...
Glenny, the entire world is doomed if it comes to relying on your brains for saving the world. Just on that one comment that you just made. You're glad to see Shora's shoes fit better now? Yeah, they do fit him better in this one, I must admit. Although I don't understand the whole need with all the straps. There's quite a lot of straps of leather in this. I make that same comment every time I play this. There we go, boom. Okay, you definitely can't steal any more from it. Big shocks. There we go, we got ability spears which we're not going to be using. He's like, hang on, she's not a monster.
Hey, let me go.
A fiend in human disguise.
Fed!
It's human.
Ik vind het. Dat voor naked verdruk. Kuno.
Oh, ouch. So basically, Martin, to explain this in long and short terms, they're basically a race of shunned townspeople, and the language that they speak, you collect the dictionary letters from A to Z, and then it would translate it into English so that you can read it. But because I haven't got all of them in this version yet, I think all the ones in pink are the letters that I haven't found. And all the ones in white are the ones that I have found. It's quite cool when you've got the whole dictionary and you can read what they're saying the whole way through. Because it actually adds a lot to the game. Plus, there's some quite hilarious conversations later on. My favourite one, though, is there's one partway through this, Martin, where he's basically like, you guys don't understand me, even when he's collected the whole dictionary. That's my favourite error with this. So that one was Sid, captive. No moving.
Whoa. Okay.
You wonder if there's any nerds that learn the Albed language in real life.
Right, whatever. I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Three potions. The other reason it's good to try and get the items, Martin, is because it gives you an item that's good for mixing item for making your members super powerful later on.
Almost forgot.
Using the spear grid, is there no way to skip this? No. Basically, this is the grid you normally use for upgrading your characters, Martin. But for this run, I'm not using it. So actually, this tutorial is pretty redundant. See, most people, when they end up doing speed runs of no speed grid, sometimes end up giving themselves cheer. I don't know why that was. There was a reason. I read the thing for it before, but I'm not going to worry about that because I barely ever use it, so. This tutorial is about as useful as Red 13. Hey, Red 13 is quite useful, I hope you know. There's a move later on that's really useful, but I'm not telling you what it is. Oh, Glenny. That reminds me. If you want, Glenny, you should go to Twitch and follow Martin's Twitch account so that you can watch him play through Final Fantasy VII. I'm being a good friend and leaving him to struggle as it's a blind playthrough. I was, however, nice enough to not let him
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Hey.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Let's go. You're welcome, you're welcome. Well, you're enjoying the game, and with it being one of those games that I know a lot of people enjoy, it makes sense to end up shouting you out for it, type of thing. Deal. It's you aren't streaming at the moment, Glenny. Well, I mean, you stream with Hoshi, but that's not the same thing. Besides, Glenny, you're a mod, so... You think you're a cat? That explains it, to be fair, Glenny. That does explain it. That explains a lot of things, honestly, Glenny. Well, technically, his account isn't banned from chatting or subbing, Martin. It's just banned from actual streaming, probably. It depends how bad the severity of the ban was. Alright, let's try again. There we go. He was tricked. What the heck? Have I got a favorite boss? Yeah, it's the boss from this game, actually, Martin. The boss from this game. A boss later on in this game. Can I not get back to the save from there? I thought I could. Okay, guess I can't. Okay. Well, that's happening. I don't actually really need to heal. I could just heal halfway through the start for another. No, you're wrong, Glenny. You're wrong. You don't remember which boss out of this game is my favorite, really, Glenny? Even after Auron just destroyed the entire game by basically not following the rule. Well done, Glenny. I was like, how the hell can you not remember? Kind of, Martin. That was mainly because I had the wrong setup this time, Glenny. Not last time, sorry, not this time. Grenade! Glenny! Spoilers! It is a spoiler if a certain somewhere hasn't got there yet. There we go, boom. Yeah, it did. Oh, don't worry, Glennie, don't worry. Martin made the same mistake with that scorpion we all did. Yeah, you're safe now, Martin, you're safe now. Yeah, the tail laser translation. I kind of, you know what I really want when they release remake? I want them to leave that in there. Just because I'd love to see how many new players to the series end up falling for it. It would be the best thing ever. It would be the best thing ever if they left it in there. Could you imagine the salt and how many controllers would get destroyed? You want to race the chocobos? I honestly don't know what my what the thing is I'm looking forward to the most.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I? Hungry.
There are, Martin. He's just passed, Oh, he just got out of Midgar. He just got out of Midgar, Glennie.
Right on.
This bit where T just eats like a pig and then ends up nearly choking himself to death.
Hey!
I love the way how they HD remastered this game, and yet the lasagna on the plate still looks so pixelated.
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys?
The confused look on his face is a picture.
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an
Oh, I didn't know that, Glennie. I didn't know that.
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
Here we go.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin.
Yeah, Martin.
About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Oh, nice one, Tailboy. I'll have to stop by for that, dude. Hey, Clowny.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
Not much, Clowning. We're trying to get the hang of this challenge.
You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Have you played it before, Tailboy? Here we go. How many grenades have I got left? 4. Okay, well that might help later on.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are.
I'm gonna need to get a
You might
lot
find
of
someone you
poison and a lot of
recognize.
stone items for this
Okay.
playthrough.
Huh.
She looks like she's gonna brain him because he can't know what he's up to.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, don't tell them where you're from. You might upset someone.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future?
Yeah, you're not going back in a day or two if you're 1,000 years into the future.
Way. Whoa.
Someone should tell him that kicking other people's stuff isn't very nice. They should throw him off the boat just for that.
Etonic!
Whoa!
Oh look, he's going swimming. Whee! And he got flushed down the drain. I feel like this would have had an entirely different thing if he'd ended up coming out at the end of a sewer. I mean, how the hell did he end up in a completely different ocean that looks completely a different colour? And he's less than his, like...
Riku!
Damn, that's bright. I forgot about how bright that is.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Here we go. I still feel like the best part about this cutscene would have been if the Blitzball had just gone, like, zinked straight across the top of Walker's hair and just cut the top of it off. And that been their first meeting. Like, that would have been the best thing ever. Honestly, the only thing about this game that pulled me in was the Blitzball and the Albed Dictionary. It's not a bad game, you just couldn't do the playstyle. Why, was it just too slow for you?
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
I mean, he'd already suffered one concussion. Let's follow it up with another one. Oh, yeah.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkanabes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice.
I don't know where I'm from.
Coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
T-Dish is the equivalent of Tom Hanks' character in Castaway. The only thing he's missing is naming the Blitzball Wilson, and he'd be well away. Hey Lumina, welcome back. How you been? Right, change that to short.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just
I'm
had
glad to hear
ask.
you've been good. I'm sorry school's been busy, but I hope
true
it's going well
Xanarkand
for
was
you.
Destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago. So
I'm
it's
not
just
too
a big
bad, I'm not
pile
too
of
bad.
rubble now, isn't it?
Thank you for
Long time
asking.
ago,
I just
there were
thought I'd
all
try
the
this
cities
challenge
in
and see
steel.
how far I get.
Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And
The
then,
complete edition
well,
is harder to get hold of, but it is around. You might have to get it off the internet, Martin.
Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, sins are punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when.
AV4.
Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said.
Oh yeah, how's
Walker
the
and Riku couldn't both
video
be
on
right.
the stream, guys?
would
Because
they?
I upgraded it to 3000 bitrate.
But you from the Xanarkand, that was a good one.
I'm
huh?
not too bad. I'm not too
Hey,
bad.
I'm not saying the team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft.
How you doing?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
It's
But at
it's
that
nice.
time,
That's
all I
cool.
could think about was
It's only the
everything that
second
happened to
stream that
me.
I've ran with
All
this set of
this
settings,
started
so
with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
The problem is, if you set it too high, then less people can watch the stream. So I'd rather have more people be able to watch it than I would a wonderful graphical quality all the time.
It's this way.
Like, because if you're good at entertaining, then the graphical quality in all things doesn't always matter. But my webcam thing is a bit odd. It seems to throw a bit of a fit. I still haven't managed to work that out yet, Lumina. For some reason, the webcam always tends to grow a mind of its own. Right, there should be a box here. Maybe. Oh no, it might be further on actually. Bum ba ba. I am curious though. I don't think thinking about this, Amy. I'm not sure how difficult this will be. I mean, because if I get the attack reels for Walker tonight, we only started at an hour and 12 minutes ago. Then as long as I've got a weapon with piercing, then it should be okay. Oh, you have to turn auto exposure off in the properties all the time. Ah, okay. Thank you, Amy. I'll give that a shot once I've got a bit more time to get and mess with it. Right, grab that. Right, I need to remember to grab the Aeon Overdrive, the... That's the main thing. As long as you can entertain people, then you're doing a good job. Well, I was having a conversation with someone about this in another stream the other day because he was saying entertaining people isn't something that can be taught as such. You could have all the most upgraded equipment in the world, but if you've got no ability to entertain, then you kind of... Then having all the expensive equipment in the world kind of means absolutely fuck all, basically. And he goes, and if you've got more than, and if you've got, whether you've got one person or 10 people type of thing. If you're managing to entertain those people, then you did a good job. And I believe that's where he got his name from. Oh, shut up, Martin, before I get Deli to slap you.
Major Blitz tournaments coming up. All the teams in Spear will be there. It's so huge. I'm sure
I can't wait for the day that augmented reality becomes a real thing, because then I can just reach through the screen and slap you.
It'll be fun. What do you say? Huh? Come on, come on.
Sure thing.
Dude, Our team is gonna rock.
Yeah, I know, Steve. I haven't brought a physical pre-order though. Not yet.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
That's where I was born. I started Blitz.
You know why, Martin. You know
I joined
why.
the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a
Or
game.
put a VR on your head.
Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Thank you, Alicia, for the member.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? Every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
We've had the same conversation on and off for about 2 weeks now. Honestly, Steve.
But something else was on my mind. I couldn't go.
Nice excuse.
Hey.
Because Martin's been streaming Final Fantasy VII, but he's not sure whether he's
So, what's our goal?
an entertaining enough streamer amongst other
As
things.
long as we play our best.
So yeah, we've kind of had a very funny
Give it our all. I can walk away.
because Steve, I unlocked a thing called members here,
I say what's
which is
our
like
goal,
affiliate on
you
Twitch.
say victory.
But
When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you
with
play to
this,
win.
you get the emotes and member badge. But anyone that's a member is green. Anyone that's a mod is blue. If you're a mod and a member, then you're still blue. Me trying to explain that because I was trying to shorten my sentences didn't go very quickly. And breathe. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. I have to physically remind myself because otherwise I end up sitting there.
Ah, the one from
Yeah,
the sea.
that's why anyway.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
Thank you, Alicia. And welcome back, by the way. I hope you're having a good day.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata.
Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
Cruise of
You
what?
forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
I think Alicia, because you just became the newest member, I've got
Make sure we take the cup.
Cool.
I think I unlocked another 2 emote slots if I remember correctly.
They got a lodge in the
I have to
village.
check the other thing. Thank you and welcome to the members thing. I really need to think of a better name for it because I haven't actually got a name for mine.
Got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
Yeah, it's blowing up. It has blown up
Say
quite a
this
lot.
lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
By the way, on PC you have 8K files. Oh, thank you, Alicia. I have 8K files on this game. Can I delete them individually? Hang on. Let me check, Steve. I can check now. Give me 2 seconds. I would think you can. I don't see any reason, but let me check. No. Oh. Yeah, that's because it's stored in the other place. Yeah, you will be able to, Steve. You will be able to, Steve. Because I've got 12 saved as mine. I've got 12 saved as mine. Level V4. Oh.
Of course, I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that.
Go to my documents on your computer, Steve, and you should be able to remove them.
I'll show you.
You should be able to delete them that way. They're in my documents on mine. If you're worried about deleting them, I suggest copying all of them to a new folder. Before you delete them, then just take one and out. Take one at a time out. There. English. I hope that made sense, Steve. I know I butchered the explanation, but...
Okay, now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
I don't... Fiends are not around. Fiends are around even during the day. Take care not to travel alone. Oh, okay, so I can't leave the town. Phoenix down. I should probably go and check for new weapons, honestly. But yeah, I hope that helps, Steve. If you get stuck, then I can... Hang on. I know what I'll do. Let me find the save point, and then I'll test the theory. Technically, as the other saves aren't loaded, I should be able to delete it and just remove it out the folder. Right. Let me save over that one for a second, and then I'll test it. Right. Leave him running on the spot for a second. Watch it say I can't do it because the game's running. Delete. Right, okay, that one's deleted. Right, let's see. Yep, there we go. See? Number 13's gone. You just delete them out of the My Documents folder, dude. I hope that helped. Of course, I probably wouldn't try that while the game's running. I just did it because I assumed it would work. And because it doesn't really matter if I lose the rest of the save files. This one's updated, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you should just be able to delete them from the folder. You have 140 save files on your Xbox? Damn. How's your weekend been so far, Alicia? And how did your stream go earlier? You started, Indigo, Prophecy, didn't you? I think that was the name of it. It was called something else here. I can't remember what it was called. I hope the Orcs don't lose the match again. I'd like to see them at least tie a game one of these years. He sounds like a happy person. Just woke up from a nap, so feeling refreshed. Yeah, I can't remember what they call... I can't remember the name of it here though, Martin. Oh, Fahrenheit. That's what it was called. It was called Fahrenheit, yeah.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat.
I've never played it, I must admit. I've never played it. Do 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 do. Right, okay, there's nothing there. Oh, that's because I've confused it with part 2. That's the one with the box on the outside. Every time, every time. To be fair, your PS4 had actually maxed out on 200. I was told to please overwrite a save file since I maxed out. Wow, Steve. No, I was looking for the chest, Steve, but I confused it because, of course, that's part 2. You're really liking it so far. It's a really trippy type of game, but I'm very curious and excited to play it through to see what happens. That's cool. I think I've only actually seen 2 people play.
To realize how different this world was from my own.
Yeah, I meant the one on the actual outside. But yeah, it's the part in part 2 when you go down the slope. You find it funny that one of the reasons they went to the village was to get Tidus some food, but Waka never actually gives him any. Yeah, I know, it's a bit stingy of him, isn't it, Lumina?
Years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner?
Oh, here we go. Tidus upset everyone again.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
Should be fine, Steve. Let me do something so that the
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over.
Let me click on that.
The summoners
Add you to the list of regulars. That way, Nightbot won't
to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen
end up
few
stopping you
become
from
summoners,
typing.
who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great man or something like that, I figured.
No, I'm not going to ban you. I'm not going to ban you. I made it so that the bot won't the bot shouldn't instantly time you out if you end up typing too much. There's no guarantee though, because my bot's got a mind of its own, so it might well just decide to do whatever it wants. And someone named Tidus Reject. That's pretty cool. And Steve, how long have we known each other now? Almost about 2.5 years? Maybe a bit longer? I think you know me by now not to end up banning. I think you know me no better than to think I'll end up banning people for no reason. I mean, unless you really want to be on that list. I did have one person actually come in at one point and ask just to be banned because they'd never been banned in history.
Take a nap. You look pushed.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
Yeah, we've certainly met our fair share of individual people.
But
This bit of music. So many feels.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who
cares whether he comes back or not? But he might die. Fine, let him. Do you hate him so?
Yeah, you missed it the other day, Steve, when we held the video for the merch conversation. The merch meeting got out of hand very quickly.
Waka? Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well,
I think at this point, honestly, Steve, I just kind of live within the chaos.
Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner.
Besides, if I nervously sit there laughing, it kind of just ends up that it just further ends up in craziness. So it's just easier to kind of just.
Is it
I just go okay.
Dangerous in there?
Or just nod.
Yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
Sometimes no answer depending on what you say.
Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. It's
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Everyone always seems to blame someone else in this one. Everyone seems to blame someone else. That's always the way it is. Please don't, Steve. And also don't do that outside because you might end up arrested. I mean, you could also end up like sectioned by a mental health unit, but that's considerably a lot worse than that's considerably a lot less worse than getting arrested. No, I'm not freeing him, Bars. He was banned for a reason. He's staying banned. You know how many others have said that before and then I've made the same mistake? Yeah, not happening again. Hey Jamie, welcome back, dude. There we go. There we go. Destruction spears. That reminds me, I actually need to fix Nightbot.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
I think it's because you're a regular, that's why, Steve.
Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about
For some reason, the members and the mods don't need it, but everybody else had to be added to the regulars list.
Guardian?
Because they changed something in Nightbot, and so, yeah, people keep getting timed out longer than they should be. And it doesn't seem to matter what I'm doing with the bot, it's still deciding to be painful.
Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think
Here we go.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets me.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
You're just some randomer. He's just some randomer that just so happened to end up on the island. The bot's been slow for the last couple of days, regardless of where it is. Someone should probably stop her before she falls down those stairs. He was a bit late. She could have popped an ankle out by the time she'd landed. Especially in those shoes. An YouTuber set up a... There is a way to do it, Steve, but I can't remember what the, I can't remember how the command is. I need to look it up. That was actually on my list of things to do this weekend. So far, I haven't done it yet.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
The sandboard's half done though, that I want to use for streams. The sandboard's half done. Here we go.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
Have you still got the list of commands saved for your Nightbot, Steve? Because otherwise I would have asked you if you could go and check yours, and then I would ask you to post me the thing for the command. do. Here we go, Valor 4. Whoever designed Valafor's cheers, dude. It's only if you've still got it. If you haven't got it, then don't worry, and I'll just go and see if I can find a tutorial for doing it. It's just more usually when I read the tutorial stuff for Nightbot, it just confuses the hell out of me. Yeah, whoever designed the Aeons did a really amazing job, I must admit. The Aeons are really pretty.
But still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it. I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Talk about get put on the center spot.
So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now.
I need to do the chocobo racing. I haven't even managed to do that for myself yet, Steve.
Every match, defeat every opposing team to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we
I watched a video on how to do it and still didn't manage to. This scene makes you cringe more than the laughing scene. I should listen to The Box by Roddy Ricch.
You heathen!
Stay away
Chocobo racing gra. Lichball gra. You don't like them then, Amy. You don't like them. To be fair, Lumina, for a team that haven't won in 23 years or however long it is, they seem cheerfully happy about it, honestly.
Amina, thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
I guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh,
You have no clue.
I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
His face.
You, yeah? Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen.
If
If you get tired, let me know.
Ooh, Waka just totally destroying him there. Like, that's not happening. And right, so it's 11 I'm missing. Behind the Jose High Road. Right, 11 I'm missing, so not till that I get to Jose. Do I have a Twitter? Yeah, hang on. Where's the link? Where's the link? Because I haven't updated the Alright, there's the chat. There we go. Rides your shoe puff. To be fair, Callie, Ty just wants Una to play with him also. See, that game against the Luca Goers is really, really unusual, Steve. Because I'll either end up winning it and winning it by a ridiculous amount, or losing it and getting absolutely smashed. But there's no real thing. You're welcome, Bars.
Good.
Here we go. This bit's quite hilarious.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
No.
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
What's that noise? And who's trying to break through the...
You said you'd go with me.
Oh, hey,
They shot behind their goalie, it went in as time expired. Ouch, that's painful.
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
You no longer care anymore about it.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you.
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
Let's go.
you!
He's dead, okay?
He's dead.
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too. The first
I love the way they're like, he does look a lot like Chapu. You see Chapu, he looks nothing like Chapu.
You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Like, what the heck?
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
You know what's scary about Lulu's personality?
No more.
Well, those hairpins in the top of her hair look as though if she was to get too angry, she'd probably end up, like, stabbing him with one of them. He doesn't seem like the type of person that would be, that worried not to do that.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. Looked like you.
He's dead?
Kamari looks more like Red 13 than Tidus looks like Chapu. Indeed.
Fought Sin last year. He didn't make it.
They've got a closer resemblance than Chapu and Tidus.
That's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean...
The way he says that, I know it looks like I'm kinda using you, but I'm not.
You really help me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
To be fair, I think they kind of all did to some degree throughout the game. But not necessarily for selfish reasons, Amy. That's the one thing that I've figured out where I've played this so often now, is that they all had their own reasons for
Whoa, you give me
hoping that
this?
he'd make it to where he's got to make.
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chappu.
Well,
Okay, Tailboy. Take your time, dude. See you in a second.
where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu.
But I feel like
But she has the talent. She
I feel
became
like
an
Yuna
apprentice.
probably
Now,
tried to close
today,
herself off,
she leaves as a
but it
summoner.
didn't work out quite
This
as
is our journey.
much
We
as she
should
tried
live
to tell
together.
herself.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
Besides, I'm not the one carrying it, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yes. I guess you're right.
You're my guardian, you're carrying it.
Off we go.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, wrong one. I just realised as well, I swear that woman in the green hat is the same woman that's it's the one that's at Mihan High Road when the Dark Magus sisters arrive. With the little boy. If it's not, then they share a damn close resemblance. Oh, go talk to the other one. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. If they ever remake this game, I hope they'd add extra overdrive to every Aeon. That would be kinda cool.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out? Ha!
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer. My kind of customer.
Here we go. Boom. Straight in the eye. Hey Lumina, welcome back. I'm sorry to hear that. You didn't really miss much, we're just getting through the tutorial stuff still.
Ha, watch this.
Told ya. Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Clueless.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire.
They are.
Lightning and water.
Lightning and
But
water
it is quite funny to watch Tidus's like brain tick
which means
while she has to explain to him what should be common understanding. Your laptop is not happy. I left the charger on for a long time and now it has shortened the battery life. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Lumina.
take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
I think maybe we'll end up managing to get the Luca. That'll probably be where.
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chappu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat. That should do it.
I wouldn't mind, I swear, they prayed and that's the reason Besaid never got hit and Kilika did. It would have done, but I guess it would have taken away the emotional impact that the story has when it gets to that point. I mean, because up to that point, you don't really realize that's where it's heading. Oh, well done, Tidus. Those dodges are on point. And again. Going quite well. That was alright.
That's enough.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. There we go.
What's with that guy?
Does it need to be that one, or does it need to be your other one? I guess it wouldn't matter, would it?
He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Metal shield. Okay, Martin. Have a good night, Martin. Have a good night, Deli. Thank you for joining in today, guys, and thank you for the continued support. Have a good sleep, you two. Have a good day tomorrow. It's fine, Deli. I understood what you meant. Deli.
That's your department, right?
True, true. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of? Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
What did that do then? I understood. I understood. I was gonna say that's not looping to anything, by the way. I was gonna say, Steve, it's not looping to anything. You missed something. Do you want me to log in tonight or remove it, Steve? I mean, because I can pretty much just play this game. There we go. It's over. There we go. Enchanted Rod. Magic 3%. Well, at least we've got enough weapons so that I can sell them if I need extra money. There is that.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
That explains it then. That does explain it. There we go. Boom, nice. We're getting there, we're getting there. And the more of the items that I get the earlier on, the easier this is gonna be. If I get some decent armor drops for everyone, that would be nice. There we go. The good news is as well, I can mix the spears together. I can't remember what it makes, but there is something useful. I think it's overdrive boosters. Oh, okay, that explains it then. That explains a great deal. Remedy. $400 gil. Ring. Right, that one's done. Phoenix down. There we go. Right, is there anything else? No, we got the chest. And we got the other thing. You're in Twitch, you just got to insert the channel name. It's fine, I'll look it up later, it's cool, dude. Thank you for trying though. It's cool, I'll give it a shot tomorrow. I'll read it tomorrow and then you guys will be able to use it once I've worked out everything.
Goodbye.
You say now we're going to Kilika. That's the other thing that I realised about this game. There's no police in it. Like, the closest that they have to a police force is the Chocobo Knights. I mean, maybe that's the entire reason that certain things happen later on in the game. Let's go. Like, 'cause you'd think if it was set 1,000 years, if he'd been transported 1,000 years into the future, that there would have been some type of, like, law enforcement.
Yeah, filthy, filthy. These won't sell. Or me name's not Awaka. Don't look like you got much money.
Yeah, maybe, Lumina. That's a fair assessment.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet. But someday, the name of Walker will be spoken all... Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gill to lend?
How much do we want to lend him? Let's lend him.
I guess it pays fine seed money for the Oaka merchant empire.
Fine seed money. Okay, hang on. Let me give you the wrench back then. Before you try and end up getting timed out. Hang on. There we go. Potions. Night Roo, sleep well, dude. Thank you for stopping by.
I'm not at liberty to...
Hope you have a good evening, dude. Rest well. See you later, dude. Is it because there's two slashes in the command, Steve?
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
I didn't know. It was only when I looked down on it I thought I should. I don't know if you noticed.
She's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Hey Roughneck, no worries, dude. I hope you're enjoying the lurk.
So, is Yuna's father
Is
famous?
he famous?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago.
You're playing Driver 3 in the last mission?
Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough.
I haven't played it, I must admit, Roughneck. I haven't played it.
Famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Lulu just pawed him. Lulu pawed him properly. Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department. And yet, for all that lacking in the imagination department, she still ends up having a baby with him in part 2.
The wind. It's nice.
That's absolutely amazing, that is. What the heck's happened to that now?
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin there is a great stadium.
Hey,
all lit up, even at night. Great blitzball tournaments are held there. And the stands
I'm gonna love anyone that manages to watch this back and is like, what the hell is going on with your chat box?
He was my father's guardian.
Luckily, it's only a bit of the sky that is blocking up, so it's not too bad. Yuna's head for the majority is out the
My
way.
father. His name is Jekt.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
No, I'm pretty sure it's because Sin dumped his ass 1,000 years into the future, Yuna.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
The animation in that part is really broken, like the character rigging.
He went out to sea for training one day, and
The way Tidus's mouth moves during that cutscene.
and no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jekt came to Spira.
But
It's true, I first met Jekt 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here? Are you not?
She's so specific with how much time it has been since then. Yeah, I know, it's almost like she was counting down the time. Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't state how many minutes and seconds had passed at the same time. just to further add to the To be fair, I also question that, but how much of an influence did her dad have on her? On what, Steve? On what?
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Forgive us, Lady Summoner. We might end up drowning you, but it's better that our families end up not being destroyed. If Dad had a major impact on you, now he's leaving you, kind of would remember when he left. That's true actually, Steve. You make a good point. You make a solid point. Okay, dude, no worries. Thank you for trying, though. I'll try and fix it tomorrow, dude. Thank you for trying, though. Okie dokie. Thank you for trying, though, dude. I'll have to work it out tomorrow. So much easier. Right, skip. I don't even know if I've got one for Twitch, to be fair. I don't think I even I don't think I actually even set one up for. Hey Tailboy, welcome back, dude. Not yet, Daryl, not yet. Soon though, Daryl, soon. This is me after all. The game just generally, Lumina. The game just generally. Red Arrow 2, they got 10 levels per character and 99 power speeds. That's all well and good, but it's like no good to me for this run. Like... Here we go. I never thought about doing that though, to be fair. I never thought about doing that. I'll get those quickly enough anyway, so I'm not too worried about it, honestly, dude. Besides, you know me, I won't want to make it too easy for myself. That would make it dull to me. Here we go. Do. Let's see if we get the overkill. I don't know if we will. That wasn't meant to intentionally rhyme, but I did. Oh, see, I set most of them all to warrior. Because I literally just end up going for a brute force attempt. Oh no, you fell in the sea. Usually takes 3 hours from start to the save sphere on the boat. You know the one thing that I don't get about this? So he's a blitzball superstar that apparently can breathe underwater for an infinite amount of time. Yet, he almost drowns in the sea in this part of the game. Like, how? How does that work? I know, but he ended up knocked out after Sin basically blasted the city to smithereens. Pretty much. I'm going crazy. Nah, I'm trying to work out the finer plot points of this game, Glenny. There we go. Should almost be over. There we go, it's over now. There we go. I guess because lots of people enjoy the game. I mean, 14's pretty cool. I enjoy it. Lenny, you stink. You stink, Lenny. You like it, just not the monthly subscription. I get that, I get that.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
Okay, I get you, I get you.
Defeat Sin.
Isn't it?
I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself.
Glenny.
Maybe it was that day.
I feel like I should state this.
Under the burning sun.
Don't have kids, Glenny. Don't have kids. That's more than a monthly subscription otherwise, Glenny.
This was my new reality.
That one's daily, Glenny.
Stuck in it for good.
I don't think so, Glenny. I think you'd be...
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BTA.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me.
What? Non-existent, Glenny?
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
The sending is one of my favorite parts of this game. For as sad as it is, it's a very beautiful part. Glenny, get your own beer. Glenny, please. I'd like to send Glenny somewhere. It's called cryostasis.
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem?
Maybe the time in the freezer I keep his brain.
Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls
Why are you leaving me? Why are you leaving me a spear as your will when you'll still be alive, Glenny, you moron?
Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
If you go to cryostation, Glenny, you get put to sleep. You don't get offed. It's not. It's not a mafia shooting. You're not about to get whacked, Glenny. Glenny's out here thinking The Godfather's about to be reenacted. I was... Glenny, sometimes I worry about you. Contrary to popular belief, I do care about you guys. I might not show it very often, but I do actually care.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the...
Sometimes Glenny makes it hard to show that I care, because Glenny sometimes doesn't help himself. And some days it feels like I'm headbutting a brick wall.
Until she defeats sin.
I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing, honestly.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Mm-hmm.
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Why do I feel like that wouldn't have gone down that well, Steve?
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Whoa!
Glenny, you weirdo. Hey Mark, welcome back, dude. Hey, dude. Ice forward. I missed you a bit. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think that would have gone down that well, I must admit, Steve. You think you're like number... You think you're like number one, the best? Yeah, I agree so, Lumina. I agree too. Your co-worker had a good laugh. Well, that's the main thing. As long as you didn't upset them, that's the main thing. Don't know what he's on today, honestly. Don't know what he's on today, honestly, Mark.
Ah, there you are.
Okay, Lumina.
Say it all rocks. Huddle.
Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the chat. I hope you have a good evening. See you again next time. And thank you for the continued support.
Yep. Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Hey, Jay.
Tempo's beyond the jungle. Let's go.
Jay, are you a bit tipsy? Or did you just sit on your caps lock key again? Oh, that was your rave shout out? That's fine, that's fine. I just didn't want you timed out by the bot. Welcome back, by the way, Jay.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What? What do you mean?
It's just that, well...
Jay!
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
Don't blaspheme in my chat.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
I'm hoping that they only delayed it so that it will make it better. Yeah, he is, Steve, he is still there.
What's normally it's just but when a uses
Aeon's probably streaming Dark Souls, I think. Aeon's probably streaming Dark Souls. I don't think it was that. It was the demo leaks, wasn't it? I thought it was the demo leaks.
Burn.
I thought it. Yeah, I thought it was because of the demo leaks.
This isn't like me.
Well, Glennie, it's all good saying that, but it's a bit too late when other people try and steal it, you know?
No problem.
Probably because they gave several a flamethrower.
Newbie here.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Anyone thirsty?
Jay, we're all nerds here, so you can't even say that, dude. We're all nerds here.
Company, halt!
No, I'm not taking it back.
Is Ochu, Lord of the Wood. We've had trouble with this one before. Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
Stand.
The Ochu is... We could throw 100 crew...
Take it easy, huh? I'm fine. Leave that one to Lou. Yeah.
Judge. Glenny, you nerd, shut up. Otherwise, I'm gonna take your wrench away and hit you with a wrench. Judge. You guys. What the hell? Lenny, I'm not answering that. What's your favorite boss fight in the series? Favorite boss fight probably has to be Unreleased. Super boss. Probably Anima, Dark Anima. Jay, honestly. Christ, Jay. That'll bow you. Just 10 in this case, Steve. Just 10 in this case. This is gonna be close. Hey, we managed it.
A summoner and her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
Do your best, kid.
Hey! Hey! After...
There we go. Ochu was defeated. Glenny. I don't know. Well, because I have no revolver, obviously.
Too easy.
What? I wouldn't say they'd get away with putting that in the online game, honestly, Jay. It's a multiplayer one. Are you talking about what's his face, Steve? I thought that was who it was, but I wasn't sure. Oh, why did I use fire on that? I wasn't watching what I was doing. There we go, luck spear. Did I know Jay's become a pro Monster Hunter? No, I didn't. I'm more curious as to how we would know what Ruff is up to.
Need a good jolt? Focus on the fight.
No worries.
Jay, are you drunk? Are you drunk, Jay? It went okay, Mark. It went okay.
End of game.
No blaze shield. That helps. Jay, please tell me you didn't. And what do you mean by upset, Jay? Jay, quit speaking in riddles. So just go and say you're sorry. Simple. That's all you've got to do. Just go apologize. It's not rocket science. No, don't do that, Jay. Don't do that. No one ever wants those, Jay. Then what do I do? Damn it, man, I need advice. Well, just say that you apologize for not streaming with her tonight. And hopefully you can rearrange it. And you lost track of the time.
Oh. These stone steps have a history, you know. Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
No. No, Jay, honestly, don't do that either.
Race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Yuna, if you would.
So, sometimes, Predator. Sometimes.
Hey!
Sometimes I wonder if I'm the only adult out of this lot. Sometimes, Predator. By the way, Jay, for that help, I have to now charge you £5.50. Oh no, I said that because I can't feel pain, so that's why, Steve. Only an adult would do that if they definitely don't feel pain. Therefore, I don't feel pain. £10.50. No, English money, Steve. And you said the others were trolls. Right, fire. Fire! Oh, damn it. Fire and thunder. You're keeping the 50p so you can pay for the stuff. Oh, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Oh, damn it. So today's been interesting. Jay, I've just come up with a new idea now as well, Jay. The next troll that I get that comes in with a really useless, like, thing, I'm going to give them advice and then charge them for the advice. It's a winning strategy. There's... Oh damn it. Don't drop the shot. Oh damn it. Did you just really say that? Glenny was here. I miss Glenny when he's not around, but it's funny when he gets on more.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey. So, what are these sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Okay, Jay, take your time. Get that scrub juice out of it. Did I get anything from that fight? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, bright arm guard, that's cool. Nothing else. Jay, behave.
So, they got fiends in Xanacan too?
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since one of you
Mark, behave.
Xanarkin anyway?
I've been thinking.
Oh, wrong one.
Maybe people Sin gets to don't die. Maybe Sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't get left on the floor or
Amazing.
crushed.
Simply amazing. You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chappu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place. No one can replace Serject, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. and sad.
I could never be what Chappu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chappu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
Here we go. Final part for tonight.
You here to pray for victory too?
Us? Pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
Ooh, play
Whose voice is better
Just
anyway?
remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jekt was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jekt. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
Whatever helps you, Tidus. Whatever helps you. That bit won't be done till tomorrow, probably. The only bit I'll do is probably end up getting to Luca and then I'll save it there. Because I want to try and get the Blitzball challenge out the way before I go. Then I've got to record the video before I go to sleep.
Lord O'Hara.
Oh, I'm gonna try, Steve. Just because the Strength Spear is a good one for the Mick.
A summoner, are you?
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna? So,
And Bartello.
you're Summoner Braska's daughter. That's quite a name to live up to. My. And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble. As I recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
I only have as many guardians as there are people I can trust. I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Bartello, we're leaving.
Well, that's that.
A guardian is someone a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me? What's she smiling about?
The faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Kamari, Waka, ready? Strength,
The
everyone.
way they didn't mention Tidus in that moment. They're just like, yeah, you're.
No. Ah! Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure. Soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
Where's Yuna? Then why are you here?
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait!
It's the way Bartello Fireman carries him onto the lift.
Go! Hey! What's a big idea?
Then drops him on there.
Just a little game.
Huh? This is bad. Really bad.
Right, here we go. Let's go.
Only guardians allowed. And I'm sure no guardian.
You may not be, but we've got to go.
Well, I guess it's too late now.
Here we go. Open that one. Take that one out. Oh, it's the next room I'm thinking of. Like that one. Then this one. Then grab this one. Then put that in this one. And grab that. Do. There we go. Grab that a second. Throw that in the wall. I actually memorized this really well by all accounts. Right, now if I remember rightly... Yeah, that goes down there and then... If it isn't, it's just that I need to switch those two around, which is no hardship. Okay, it wasn't, it was the other one. That wasn't bad though. That was the only error I made with it. There we go. Hit that one out the wall. The one thing that I really didn't get about this is the way that it doesn't allow you to hold two spears, yet it's got two hands. Like that always bemused me. I could never understand why that was a thing. There we go. Because I'm too lazy to actually bother putting it back in the wall. I'll just carry this one outside with me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
The chamber beyond is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
It's taboo.
Oh.
Taboo.
Just wait.
So what's in there anyway?
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing.
The faith are people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
That's quite haunting, to be fair.
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the faith emerge once again. That's what we call an Aeon.
All that in this room? So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day.
What was that,
song we heard there in the temple? I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that Spira and Xanarkin were connected. Somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
Here we go. We unlocked our Lord and Savior. You're free. Here we go.
I thought I had put my feelings for Xanarkin behind me. But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
There we go. Right now we can go all the way back. And luckily, because we beat Ochu, we can basically take the shortcut. Which means less battles. I mean, especially as they're not dropping any items at the moment, there's no point. Oh, come on, Yuna. Damn it, Tidus. Oh, although I could have tried to get Tidus's overdrive, I did forget about that. There we go.
Got you covered.
There we go. Speed spears. Right, next bit. Let's go. Right, I'll do the Blitzball challenge, then I'll save it there. We're making good progress. Might as well sell the rest of the items that I'm not using. Just to free up the inventory space.
Off to Luca at last. The matches start soon as we get there, so rest up on the way, yeah?
Here we go. Challenge hard. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum.
Hey, Oscar Fort. Me business is in the mine. Yeah.
Right, let's save it before we do it. Oh, I gotta do the talk with Walker and Lulu first.
Well, say something. You'll take responsibility.
Relax. He's
Here we
bound to know
go.
someone in Luca.
He's bound to know someone.
If not,
We'll leave him there.
Join a Blitz team. Anyhow,
We'll leave him
better than
there,
just
it'll be
leaving him to be
fine.
safe.
It's better than leaving him there.
just leaving him in Luca?
What do you want me to do?
Yuno wants to make him a guardian.
Oh, yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not mine. It is mine, huh?
Just a bit. Here we go. Do 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 do. They say you're gonna retire, Chris.
Well, well. Trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for lessons, you know. That shot is done like this.
Like this.
You can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
He has a massive chip on his shoulder. Right.
You can't do it. No one can't do it, kid. No one can't. You're out of your league. You're out of it. You can't do. You can't do it, kid.
There we go. Boom. And there we go, sailing off into the cosmos.
The best? Yeah, right.
Whoa! What's that called?
Doesn't have a name. Anyone can do it if they try.
Yeah.
Show us one more time, yeah?
I think it would have been cool to see them like attempt it.
That was the eject shot, wasn't it?
How do you know that?
Sir Jekt showed it to me when I was a child. He called it the Sublimely Magnificent Jekt Shot Mark III.
Stupid name, huh? You know what? There is no Mark I or Mark II, you know? My old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd. He said they'd come back every night expecting to see Mark I and Mark II. And they really did come back. I used to get so mad.
Love how when these tutorial videos for Xbox One all use the 360.
Is he alive,
You
think?
still trying to delete the
I
saves,
don't know.
Steve?
But Sir Jekt was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Yes. So, if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if you found him?
Who knows? I thought he died 10 years ago. Well... I'd probably just smack him one. After everything he put Mom and me through. And because he was famous, I was always... Well, you should know, Yuna.
Hmm?
Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right?
Apparently so.
Ain't it tough?
It is hard to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
Sure.
But the honor of having a father like him surpasses all that, I think.
Well, there wasn't much to honor about my old man, that's for sure.
You shouldn't say that about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
Ow!
Show me that move again.
Yo! I didn't think my old man would come to Luca. He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right. Sure, I had told Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all anymore.
Right, let's save it. Then I will end it there for today. Thanks everyone for joining in the stream. And thanks for joining in the chat. And I'll be back tomorrow night to carry this on. I hope to see you all then, and I hope you all have a good evening. See you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Night, Steve. Night, Predator. Night, Roughneck. Night, Mark. Night, Jay, if you're still there. Night, everybody. Night, Tailboy.